Good morning, Keith Grossman here. I wanted to talk about a headline I saw this morning. I woke up and I saw a headline about the Miranda Lambert and Blake Shelton divorce, and the headline screamed at me, "Divorce sucks," according to Miranda Lambert. Of course, this really doesn't come as any surprise to any of us. Those of you who have been divorced and those of us who work in the area of divorce, we hear that all the time, and we know that. And Miranda Lambert's quote within the article, which is apparently a feature coming out in Cosmopolitan magazine, her quote was, "Some of that might mean nights on my porch crying, drinking whiskey, and going, man, this sucks right now." And that's a sentiment that everybody can appreciate and understand. And it is something that I also talk about in my book, Does Every Divorce Need a Shark? If you go to chapter 1 in my book, I talk about the 5 stages of grief that were created by Elizabeth Kubler-Ross. And they've actually expanded upon her idea over the years. But the stages are shock and denial being one, anger, bargaining, depression, and then finally understanding and acceptance being the last stage. So we talk with our clients about the stages of grief, and I highlighted in my written material, this book, and some other things that I've written. But something that's really important, and it's highlighted in this article about Miranda Lambert as well, she has an additional quote, which is, "I have a great launching pad for the future. I will never take that for granted." And that also is an important sentiment, because in any type of conflict, whether it be divorce or anything else, it's important to understand that there is that stage of grief that brings you out of the grief and acceptance. And having an attitude of being positive, knowing that the conflict is going to end, that you will move on, and that your life will be different, but it will be positive, is an important message to keep reminding yourself. And in order to do that, you have to do 2 really important things. And this is for any conflict. This is not just for divorce. This is any time that you're in conflict. Make sure you're doing 2 things. Make sure you're relying upon your strong support network, and make sure that you are having or starting healthy habits. Your personal wellness is important. So make sure you're relying on a strong support network, and you are also relying upon or starting your healthy habits, your personal wellness. That's all I have for you today. Make it a great day. Thank you.